What's going on, fragrance family? It's your man Gator, better known as the novice nose out here in these fragrance streets. Man, as you can see, man, I look horrible right now, man. It's been a rough couple of weeks. I've been, dealing with a whole bunch of stuff outside of FragCon, man. But I wanted to kind of get back into the swing of things a little bit, man. And I'm actually doing a video today to leapfrog a whole bunch of other videos. Like, believe it or not, I've done reviews for most of the fragrances that are sitting up here, man. And I was like, okay, let me sit down and do some editing or whatever. But just light editing, because I've been doing most of them sitting right here. But the one that I wanted to kind of leapfrog all the other ones with was one that I was super excited about here since I first heard about it, man. It's from French Avenue, from their Aromatix line, man. Shout out to Neeb over there at Aromatix. When I saw what it was kind of composed of, I was like, that sounds like it's right up my alley, man. Now, the fragrance that we're talking about today, man, is this guy right here. This is what I've been waiting on for a minute. Like I said, this is Aromatix Magnetiq. If you can see the back of the bottle here. There we go. So I don't even know if it's focusing, but whatever. So this is Aromatix Blue Fragrance Edition. And if y'all know me, y'all know I'm a sucker for a good blue fragrance, man. And I just had to spray it a little bit to show the atomizer off and to kind of get it in the air. I love how this thing plays off in the air, man. So before I even get into the rest of this, man, and this is going to be kind of a quick first impressions technically, but I guess you could call this really a full review, because I spent enough time with this thing, as you could probably see here. I've been wearing it a lot. So we're talking about top notes of bergamot, lavender, and pink pepper. Middle notes are orange blossom, iris, neroli, and musk, and then and rosemary. And then the base notes: cedarwood, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, myrrh, and oak moss. I'm gonna tell you right now, when you first spray this on, you definitely get the DNA of everything you guys have been hearing that it has the DNA of. And I'm talking about that Reflection Man and the Myslf Eau de Parfum. More specifically, the Myslf Eau de Parfum. When you first spray it on, you're getting this beautiful marriage of this lavender and orange blossom with a little bit of bergamot in there. You've got the pink pepper in there to kind of give it a little bit of a soft spicy. It's kind of in the background though, almost gives it a little bit of an effervescence when you spray it though. But when I say this a gorgeous mix of that orange blossom and lavender, man, it really hits. It really does kind of mirror what you're gonna get from the Myslf DNA here. And a lot of people poo-pooed on Myslf because, it was just orange blossom, fairly simple. Sometimes simple is good, man. Sometimes simple just smells good. And that's what that one does. And that's what this one does as well. Now, here's the thing. The beautiful thing about this fragrance is that they take the Myslf DNA, right? And they blew it up a little bit. So they start to lean it into the blue. So you do get a beautiful blend of orange blossom, but you get a little bit more of the lavender essence that kind of comes through in here, man. It kind of gives it, like I said, a little bit of a blue kind of lean here. You get a little bit more of a shower jelly vibe than you do in the Myslf DNA. But I think that makes for a gorgeous composition here. Now, one of my favorite parts of this though is what they do kind of going into the mids. So you start to pick it up probably around 20-30 minutes in, but you start really feeling the presence of an iris note. Now this isn't like that DHP kind of iris vibe here. What you're getting here is just that it's not a super like waxy and makeup baggy type of iris. What it is is it's kind of this smooth, buttery iris that kind of is there to accent, but kind of smooth out the fragrance a good little bit here. It is a gorgeous, soft presence in here that really kind of accents the orange blossom, smooths it out. Like I said, makes this DNA buttery, makes it really start kicking up sex appeal as it gets into that 20-30 minute mark. Now, during this time though, the fragrance is kind of maintaining its blue nature here. It is really, and I keep mentioning the blue nature of this because most blues are super versatile type of fragrances, safe for the office, safe for just handling business, safe for grab and go fragrances. This is all of the above. So when you hear iris, a lot of times you're thinking, oh, this is gonna be dress-up-y kind of vibes of iris. No, when I say iris, the iris in here plays kind of like the iris does in, I don't know if you have ever smelled, or if you guys are familiar with the DNA here, Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir Parfum. This reminds me a lot of it, but just a little bit less potent iris kind of going into the dry down there. Now you are getting a little bit of the soapy qualities here. You're getting some white florals that are kind of playing in here. So it really does, it doesn't go full shower gel blue, but you are definitely getting aspects of that shower jelly vibe, but it's just done so much better. It's like I said, they took that Myslf DNA and said, how do we make this more versatile? How do we make this, more of a mass appealing, quick grab and go type of vibe on a fragrance? And they really did that with this thing. Now, as this thing progresses, man, you start really getting, like, along with the iris, you get more of the woody vibe coming on in here. The cedar kind of plays a really big part in this as it gets further into the dry down, man. As a matter of fact, at like that 5 hour, 6 hour period, that's kind of what you're left with. You're left with this beautifully done, beautifully blended cedar and kind of vanilla vibe here that kind of still has like an aromatic nature to it, even when it goes to being a skin scent around that 5 to 6 hour mark. Now, remember what I said just now, 5 or 6 hour mark, skin scent. As far as the way that this thing plays, it's really nice and strong here for that first 30 minutes to an hour or so. It does pull back in around that hour and a half mark here. It gets maybe about a foot off the skin, going into maybe 2 hours to 3 hours. And then after that, I find it kind of moves into that skin scent range here. Now I did get around a 7 to 8 hours on longevity with this here as far as like off skin, but the sillage did last quite a long time. And if you it lasted probably around 6 hours into this thing, man. And if you spray this on clothes, you're gonna get more of that lavender and orange blossom vibe for longer throughout the life of the fragrance here. I'm really digging this. This has just been a great grab and go kind of vibe. I've been finding the urge to want to wear this because it does give you a fresh, clean, and just versatile kind of vibe, man. I'm really digging this. This is actually a solid compliment getter as far as office wear. I did get a chance to wear it into the office a couple times, and it was a hit both days. If you've not put your nose on this, man, especially if you appreciate a good blue fragrance, definitely get into this, man. Definitely tap into this, because I think that this one is, I'm a sucker for Platine Blanc. I'm a huge fan of Platine Blanc. I think that this was probably, out of the two, it's really neck and neck about which one is the best aromatics release of the year, man. And yeah, I've smelled the Sunkissed, and I've smelled, some of the other ones, and I've got some thoughts on those too, because those are really good. But man, this for me, for a guy like me, next level for me, man. I'm really digging this, man. And if you are a dress up kind of guy or just a casual kind of guy, whatever your bag is, man, pick this up because I think it can fit into so many different facets of everyday life, man. That's all I got for this day, man. Have you put your nose on it? Let me know in the comments, guys. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, share this video with somebody you know that loves fragrances. I promise I won't be looking as haggardly as I look right now, man. In the next few videos, hopefully. I'm actually going to be dropping videos that I recorded weeks ago. Like, I literally have like 6 videos that are like a month and a half to 2 months old that I just have to get in and edit and drop. So you'll probably see me look a lot cleaner, a lot better. You don't see all the bags and the crow's feet under the eyes, you know, on those, man. But hopefully you'll get those coming as a quick follow-up here. But until next time, guys, man, you know what the deal is. Whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, make sure you make today the best day ever on purpose. Peace out.